Hello, Dark Ones. I'm your friendly neighborhood chaos demon Domino, and welcome to my tarot channel. This is why I don't do intros. We're pulling from the African goddesses today, again. All right. Freaking too dyslexic for this shit. Curse or whatever, but whatever. There's like two people in here, anyways. Let's see. What do we have from the African goddesses' messages today? Okay. Yeah, 2. And then 4 came out together. We're just going to take all of them. I don't care. Alright, so the African goddess card we have today is Queen Nandi. Intuition. The two cards that came out together are the World and the 9 of Pentacles. This feels like a cycle of stability coming in. I kind of feel this sensation in my crown, like it's opening up, like it's I don't know how to explain it. Like I feel it more in like the way of a sound, like shing. Then we have the Star, 2 of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the King of Wands. What are we getting from this? The Star represents an energy of healing, like maybe even healing the mind, because it feels very, like the energy that I feel is very brain-centered. It feels like there's a clearing, like a clearing of clouds in the mind. Yeah. With I looked at the 2 of Cups and then the Queen of Swords, and I saw like a therapist energy. Like, in order to clear the mind clouds, you could be seeing a professional. Because the 2 of Cups is like 2 people working together. I picked up the glue stick. 2 people working together. And it's almost like for the sake of healing. And with the Queen of Swords, it's almost like the Queen of Swords comes with the energy of truth. She stands with her sword up, you know. And so there could be some things that need to be cleared up about your perception of reality, or confirmation of your intuition by eliminating the mental clutter and the mental noise. Because when there's a lot going on in the mind, especially in the way of trauma, it's a little bit harder to hear your intuition. And so what I'm seeing here is like a therapist that's kind of like helping you kind of go through everything. And it's like once they give you, you know, the tools and stuff like that you need to kind of like, you know, the healing tools and things like that, and like the conversations, those things lead you to more understanding of how your intuition works. But the clutter, it's like there's this energy that there's so many thoughts, and it's almost like you're attacking yourself, is what I'm seeing. Like that mental energy is like you're kind of attacking yourself, because it's just like, well, I'm not sure this is what I thought it was. I need someone more logical, someone who knows, you know, how the brain works and can help me kind of like organize, you know, what's trauma, what's intuition, what's fear, and what's me getting those alarm bells, you know, those seeing the red flags and that confirmation. I'm getting this energy of like maybe there wasn't a lot of guidance earlier on in life, especially with this child in this, because there's a little baby in her lap. And it's like this therapist is not like replacing a parental figure, but they are an authority figure that's going to help you kind of like healthily create an understanding of, you know, this versus that. Like what's you kind of like those people that kind of tell you like, hey, you're, you know, kind of overthinking this, and you're kind of coming from a space of fear and trauma without there actually being a thing. Because, you know, like with phobias, a lot of the times phobias are not actually harmful. Like if you have, you know, a phobia of something like going outside or whatever, it's not necessarily, going outside isn't specifically harmful, but, you know, that can deter the quality of life. And then you have to kind of work with them, like what's triggering this and how to ease it up. And even as I'm trying to explain this, it's kind of like going back and forth between like there's too much clutter of things, like too many things to say, and I can't quite get a hold of them, and then kind of seeing things clearly. But anyways, I hope that helps.